So I'm just going to quickly do 5 or 10 minutes on categorization of personal data on AssessTech systems. Now, the smart in the room amongst you will notice this has got nothing to do with integration. And it hasn't got anything to do with integration. It's a complete red herring in the agenda, but it does need to be done, I'm afraid. So bear with me, try not to fall asleep, it is dull. Right. So, personal data on ACMS. This is quite important. Data about people falls into two categories as a result of GDPR. You have personal data, which is name, sex, date of birth, job title, your competence records. And then you have sensitive data, things like how much money you earn, whether you like boys or girls, what your national insurance number is, etc. Or maybe the reasons why you might not be medically fit, okay? Now, this is really important. You can put personal data on ACMS. You must not put sensitive data on ACMS. And the reason for that is when your procurement teams buy this system, they make me sign up to say, we don't have sensitive data on ACMS. So we have to stay on the right side of this. It's a contractual, easy for you to say, contractual obligation on us not to put sensitive data on ACMS. And I say yes to that when I do my ISO 27001 queries. I do yes to that when I do your internal security access questionnaires and so on. Now, we're going to try and tighten this up a bit. There are some existing safeguards on ACMS in that there are no fields for putting this information. However, there are plenty of places where you could accidentally put sensitive data. For example, when you assess someone, you could accidentally write something in a comment or a summary that went on the wrong side of this line. That's a training issue. Okay, the system can't know. You have to train people not to put sensitive data on ACMS, please. We have had a little issuette recently where people were putting attachments on ACMS that had national insurance numbers in them. If you want to put attachments on ACMS that have things like national insurance on them, you must redact that. Similarly, no, if you happen to put something on there that got somebody's credit card details on something, please don't do it. It needs to be scribbled over or redacted if you're going to put attachments. So attachments are a potential pitfall. Also, anywhere where you can write a narrative is a potential pitfall. We are going to build some additional safeguards on ACMS. This is also ticks a box for a requirement that Annabelle raised, actually, which is terms and conditions. We're going to have a terms and conditions box on the login screen. So the first time a person logs in, or any time that that text changes, they have to accept that. Now, you can use that terms and conditions to include a statement about not putting sensitive data on ACMS. You decide what it says, but the user can't log in unless they accept those terms and conditions, which is exactly what happens when you log onto your internet banking, right? You have to agree to their terms and conditions. We're also going to put the same rider on anywhere where you get a chance to upload. So where you add an attachment, it'll say, I confirm I haven't put anything. I confirm there's no naughty pictures in my upload, Mum. Any questions on that? There's no questions on the app? Any questions on from the floor? Do you all feel suitably told off?